All right, so this is what I'm planning to do. Here's my workstation. I already have 2 monitors. Okay, all I'm doing is I'm adding that single monitor here at the back, and I'm gonna extend it so it comes above this computer here. This is just for my microphone. My microphone is not on at the moment, okay? So this is for my microphone. Then the computer stand will come right here and it'll sit right above it. So that's all I'm gonna be doing, just for additional monitoring whenever I'm doing live broadcasts. All right, so I went ahead and cleared the table a little bit so I can have some of the objects, the parts here to be explaining while I'm going. So here are the 2 poles to make it long. I have it already connected. I'm not gonna do it again. It's a no-brainer. It's 2 parts connected together, keep screwing. There's gonna be this part right here. Okay, you're gonna have a small Allen wrench. Use it to tighten it for additional safety if you want it to be more tightened, but that's even optional. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Okay, so that's all there is to this part. Okay, so this part is already done. So next, just like you guys see on there, we are gonna bring the bottom half of the pole that I showed you right here, where it has the hose. Right here is gonna have these 3 connected, just like you guys see on the illustration. Okay, so let me show you guys what it actually is. So this is the top part of this the connection that we're about to make. This is the second part of that connection, which is the 3 holes that you are seeing on this pole corresponds to this. We're gonna align it and lock it up, okay? Then the other part is this here, okay? With a J1, let's just say we're gonna get it through this way. So you guys see, I'm starting to get them in there, right? Let's turn the last one here so you guys even have a better look. You guys see what I'm doing? Okay, and we're gonna stop there. So you guys can see we now have it connected, all the 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now, remember the Allen wrench I was talking about? They gave us 2. We have a fat one and a skinny one, big and small. So we're gonna use the small one because it's a small hole here, and we're gonna start tightening it up. Okay, so like so. So let's do it this way. Okay. All right. Now, if you want to add a little bit tightness, because you know over time these things start to, loosen up. So I advise always add a little bit more tightness. All right, I'm doing this on the fly. I haven't done this yet. I'm doing this with you guys on the fly. All right. So now, whenever you see other people doing their videos and they have it already attached, this is what they did. Okay. So at least now you get to see how they did it. Okay. Cool. So now we're gonna add the other part that will we are basically making whatever is gonna make that lower part so we can get it under the desk in between and then secure it. That's basically what we are doing. Okay? So now we are gonna work on adding this piece that we have, this piece, okay? And this piece. And then we're gonna use the J2 screws to basically lock it where we are gonna mount to this. Got it? So to start off, this piece here, we are gonna unscrew the top. As like so. And we're gonna keep this part together. Okay, you guys can see this part. Okay, we're gonna keep both of it together, not just the screw. Okay, we're gonna keep both of these together. And there's one at the bottom. We're gonna leave it there, okay? So now, what we can do is we can align it like this. This, align at the bottom, okay? I'm gonna have to show you guys then do it. Then we're gonna bring this back up top to lock it. Got it? So I don't have 3 hands, so bear with me. So right here, and put it at the top and lock. All right, it's good for now. Okay, so basically we have it as one piece now. You guys see that? And this is where we can loosen and tighten as needed, okay? All right, so now that we have this as one piece and we have this as one piece, we're gonna put it together with the J2 screws, okay? Okay, so that's the top. Okay, and then the second one, the third, okay, you can go ahead and lock it up. Well, it probably will be faster with the actual Allen wrench. That's what the big one is for. Yes, that locked it quick. All right. All right. Cool. So now we have it together like this, okay? All right. And basically that is how you get that single arm, okay? We're gonna go to the next parts, but that's how you get a single arm and how we're gonna mount it to the table, okay? So basically, all right, so it appears, I lied to you guys, okay? So remember I told you guys you didn't need this and this. Well, we are gonna need this. The reason is you have to have a way of, locking it up. So with what we have right now, we got it, but nothing is moving anywhere. Got it? So what we have to do is, oh man, I wish I didn't do this. We're gonna have to unlock this and redo that part, okay? So I'm not gonna put that on camera. I'm just gonna do it and then we continue. So again, this part will go to the bottom. Then this part will go to the top. Then we will lock it back on the top with this piece, okay? Which this piece is what was sitting on top of this prior to us taking it off. Again, I only have 2 hands. Only so much I can do when all my hands are occupied. Okay, let me just get it secured first. While trying to put this part together, okay, I realized that the top part screw right here, okay, that screw is a little too short. So I tried the long one they provided for the TVs to see if it would work. It's a little too long. So then I had to go into my toolbox to find something that is in between. You guys can tell the 3 sizes. You can barely even see this, all right? You guys can tell the 3 sizes, all right? So this is not gonna work if you're doing it the way I'm showing you. So you find something in between. It may not be perfect, but at least it's long enough and it's not too short. Yeah, you're not gonna be happy with that part, but hey. So now that we have that, we're gonna fish it through. It's not perfect. Okay, so now when we put it through, now we have some room at the back to be able to lock it. You see that? The other one, we wouldn't have that. And now, since we have that, we don't even need to screw the top. We can just keep holding this and we can just put it through now and just simply lock it up. You see that? So this part is very tough. If you follow the instructions, it's not gonna make any sense. So this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to fish. So let me show you guys this. You see this? When you keep fishing, it looks like it can't fit. But what you need to do is put it, align it, and keep going. Like actually start screwing in while nothing is there, okay? All right, and watch what will start happening. You see, it starts going through. And that's what you need to do. If you don't do that, you're not gonna be able to tighten it to whatever size your table is. There's gonna be a whole big gap, and it's gonna be like, whoa, why would they market it if it cannot fit every table or whatever, you know? So get it through as much as you can, because that will give you that flexibility to be able to do whatever you want, okay? And that should be fine. Once it's through, it's good, okay? So it's very important you remember this part, okay? Once you've done that part, now you can go ahead and bring this back, okay? At that point, you can now lock the top. So I'm gonna set it on. Bring it to my body so I can have now we can lock the top. Okay. So it's very important. The instructions is not clear on this part. So it's very important, okay? So now that we have it, we can actually hold the back here and make sure it's tight here. All right, so now this is what is going to control how it goes up and down. You guys see that? Okay, it's going down, it's going down. Then you can bring it back up and so on. Got it? If you don't do it this way, yeah, you're gonna feel like you didn't get it done right. So for now, just so we can get the other part done, we can move it up a little bit like this. Okay. So now we're just gonna align it and lock it up. So let's start from the top lock. Okay, we're gonna lock it at the top. This part was not clear. I had to figure it out. I had to like mess with it. What's this company's name? WALI. You guys got to do a better job with this, your instructions. Everything was fine up until this part. Okay, so now you can use the bigger Allen wrench to lock. Okay, like so, and lock like so. So now you should have something like this. Okay, now this makes more sense. Okay, so at this point, once it goes in between the table, this part will be under, this part will be at the top, this part will be in between, and based on the thickness of your table, you're gonna lock and release accordingly. Okay, so let's give it a shot. I kind of wish this part here, this top part right here, had like a rubber thin sitting there like some of them. I don't know if you guys can tell what I mean. You see right here, the screw. I wish there was a rubber thin to kind of help, but I guess this is fine. Okay, cool. So let's see how we can mount this to the table. Okay, so here's the part. You get it to your table. Okay, find a good spot that you want. This part gives me enough that I want. Okay, and I can lock it at the bottom. Okay, I showed you already, so I don't need to show you in the video. Okay, so I'm moving to the right or forward motion, and I'm trying to get it to clamp. So let's see if it's gonna clamp well. So it's still not attaching at this point. So let's see. It's probably gonna take a while because there's still a lot of room. Yeah, getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. Now I can even leave it. Amazing. By the way, this post is very heavy, so that's nothing for you to worry about. Good. So that's what we have. Okay, now look at how tall this thing is, from this length all the way down this way. It's amazing. Okay, so now you guys can see I'm touching it, I'm moving it. Okay, very firm. Okay, very firm. Okay, cool. So that's how you get it done. My goal is to teach you how to do it, not to just show you random videos. Okay, cool. So hope it helped. So let's get to the top parts, and hopefully we get done soon. All right, so now that we have it here and it's sturdy and everything, now we can work on adding this arm. okay? It's straight. You can just bend it however you need, okay? All right, so, and if you need to loosen it up a little bit, you can use the Allen key to loosen it. You know, you see it has these, so you can go in, loosen it as needed and stuff like that, tighten it back up. But they've made it good to the extent that you don't need to really do it, even though it is kind of stiff. So before you make up your mind how you want to mount it and all that, it is always advisable to, at least if you plan on using the wire clips, it's always good to just have it on first. So you can have it on like so, open it up, put it around, and just put it somewhere there, okay? Then you gotta think about how you want your TV to be. So I want mine to sit right on top. However, I don't have enough room at the back to securely do it. So I'm gonna have to use this side. So now I gotta probably have it something like this, okay, for my setup. You gotta do it for yours. And also make sure this part is pointing up, because that's what we're gonna use to lock it. So that means I need it to bend this way for me. If I have it bend this way, that's gonna be tough. So I need it to bend this way for me, so I can have it up as I need. So now I can bring this down a little bit, fish it through. If I need it up there, I can keep it there. If I need it further down, I can bring it down as I need. Keep in mind, I'm gonna be using a TV right about this height maybe, or a little larger, so bringing it there may not help. So somewhere about here should be good, okay? And what you can do at this point is start locking it up, okay? You have the Allen key, so you can go ahead and lock it up. Okay, and if you have a heavy TV like mine, it's not that, it's 27 inch. I don't think it's gonna be that heavy. This arm can support up to 32, and I'm doing 27 inch. So I have tightened it, and now it's tight. Okay, so now at this point, I can move it out if I needed to. I can bring it up if I needed to, move it in, do whatever I need to do. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Think about your setup, what makes the most sense, okay? All right, so now that we have it on, of course, we can make it straight and pop on the TV, okay? Or even leave it there, but I want you guys to see it, so I'm gonna bring it out. When you're popping it on, you can always lock it. If you don't want your TV to drop, you can lock it a bit more so it doesn't drop. You see, it's a bit loose, okay? So maybe you can lock it a little bit. Just to avoid it from dropping or anything like that, okay? All right, so we're gonna work on this piece here, okay? This piece. So basically, I bought a Samsung. I made sure it had the hose, the Versa, whatever they call it. Okay, so I just basically took it out of the box. I have it laying down right now, okay? So at this point, when you're mounting it, the up arrow should be facing up, and this piece right here should be up. Okay, so this is the bottom of the TV, this is the top of the TV. So it's gonna be up, the up arrow facing up like that. Because eventually, once we're done, we are gonna connect this part down, and it's gonna lock up here, We are going to use this small little piece to lock the top, okay, eventually. So we position it to make sure we can get the right alignment. And it looks like we are good here, like this, okay? So now you're gonna find which screw works best for your TV. I'm sure this is a little too long, but I'm still giving it a shot just to make sure. Yeah, so it's a little too long, okay? So they give you a long ones and short ones, okay? As you guys can tell, you have the long, you have the short, okay? So you're gonna have to try with the short ones. So it's 4 of them, like you see. So we're gonna use the short ones because the short ones are gonna best fit this TV. Okay, so you can just align them in all the holes. Okay, you gotta make sure you have it properly aligned, okay? You don't want it slanted, so you can get it well secured. Okay. All right. All right, so you got it in all 4, and we're going to tie them. So it's in all 4 securely. So now we can tighten it up. So if you have a screwdriver, just use that. It's tight. Try not to over tighten it to avoid any, the hole getting messed up inside the TV or anything like that. So don't over tighten it too much, just right enough. If you have to go a little bit for additional security, that's fine, but just not too much. All right, so we can tell this is definitely tight. We don't see any movement, and that's good to go, okay? All right, cool. So we have this part done, and it's at the back now. So that's how you get it on the back. So here's what's gonna happen. At the back, we already mounted this part in the beginning, okay? So the goal is this: when we take it to the back, we want these holes to go through the flat plate. And I'm gonna show you what flat plate I'm talking about. So when we're taking it through this flat plate, you wanna make sure this side and this side are all gonna slide on. They have to slide on. Then this part here, this part right here, will go through this top hole. Then we are gonna use this thing to lock it up. And that's how we're gonna get that done, okay? All right, so now we have it. I'm gonna lock it at the back. That's all I'm gonna do. All right, so just like that, we got it mounted, okay? So now we can take it back if we needed to. Again, remember I don't have it loosened as much, okay? It's very tight. Remember I told you that. It's very stiff. If I want it to be easily movable, I'm gonna have to loosen it a little bit. you can go ahead and tilt it if you needed to. Tilt it up if you needed to. Tilt it down if you needed to. Okay? Keep it stationary, however you want, okay? If this is a little too low, I can always take it up a little bit, okay? I can always take it up a little bit. And you gotta be careful if you are doing this by yourself. The TV is not heavy. That's why I'm doing it. All right, so I have a loose end, so I can take it up a little bit more, okay? Okay. All right. All right, and once you make some adjustments, you can get it the way you want. As you guys can see, I've done it, okay? So once you get it down, you just make the necessary adjustments, okay? And you should have it together, and that's how you set it up. So hope that helped you guys. I'll show you the back so you guys kind of see how the back looks like too, okay? All right, now I have it mounted, you know, so this is what we have with after you have adjusted it to your liking. And let's see the cable management. Say we have the clamps, goes through cable management. Okay, has the hose where you can put our link keys. Then you put it through. So basically 1, 2, 3, and then 4. You know, so not bad. And you can tilt it however you want. Cool, so that's it.